Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. I'm Bray.
And I'm Brian.
And today we're going to be doing our 2-player speedrun of Castle Crashers for our 1000th upload to the channel.
We're really excited about this, and it's going to set a precedent. I looked on speedrun.com today, and I don't see a subcategory for Castle Crashers Remastered, so if anything else, I know what the top 20 time is, but it'd be nice for us to be able to start and set a precedent for maybe even submission for a new category for that game specifically. So we're getting in mode. It's like another minute or so.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab some water, take the dog out, make sure everything's ready. But yeah, get hype.
Get hype, guys.
Alright, fellas, aside from dropping that flashlight, we're all good.
Alright.
Alright, so Dad taught me a little trick. We're able to skip through the cutscenes and stuff by going to the map, and we don't have to do online.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Local. Normal game.
Now, it said that in order for it to count officially, we cannot use DLC characters. Has to be a level 1 playthrough on non-DLC characters for the any category. There's an any category and there's an any New Game Plus category.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now, what we're doing is I looked under Castle Crashers and Castle Crashers Remastered on Speedrun.com, and under Castle Crashers there isn't a subcategory for Remastered.
I don't think there's any difference. I think the reason there's no subcategory is because there's legitimately no difference.
So they're not going to count it as a separate category ever?
I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. So either way, a top 20 time is around 3 hours. So, also, they're not doing any subcategory based on whether or not you're playing with 2, 3, or 4 people. So, keep that in mind too.
I'm not going to use this guy because Google says he's one of the worst characters in the game. So I'm not doing that.
I'm probably going to use red. Is that regular red?
I literally have to use, like, I have a couple of characters to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, it says that you have to use a base character, but that's if we're trying to use this to submit. So also, we're going to go ahead and restart the game one more. We're going to go ahead and restart the game one more time too. If you want to use this as a submission. If not,
so base character, does that mean it can be a character that's unlocked through a playthrough, or it has to be a knight?
It has to be a character that when you.
I don't think I can even do that. I think they're all past level. I don't think a single one of my characters who's a base game character is level, unless the White Knight's one of those guys. I don't think he is.
Well, let's just go ahead and just do this for funsies then.
Yeah, there's no.
We will figure this out for submission's sake. But when you do go to speedrun.com and you decide that you want to do a speedrun, and we're not sponsored, but of course we have scores up there for DuckTales, so it's important for you to understand the rules if you're ever trying to do what we're doing. Is you should go to the specific game that you're looking for and look at the rules. And a lot of the time they're going to want you to reset your console once so they can see it go up live, and then they're going to want to see you load the game in and then go from the game loading screen. And most of the time the speed runs will go from the actuation of the button that depresses when you start the game, like you're actually getting into game, and then like usually it'll end at whatever the climactical thing is.
Did I do magic last time? No, I did strength.
I think you did.
It'll be like do magic this time.
It'll be wherever the climax is. So if it's hitting a specific button, oh come on.
Just don't even look at it. You know what it is. Just here. We're
loving that. But I don't want to not see achievements pop up. So how does that work?
Do not disturb.
Okay, sweet.
Whoever keeps making spam accounts, just send us scam links.
Yeah.
We are never gonna click them. You're never gonna get our information. Yeah. Please stop doing it.
Yeah, I don't want your Gorft card. It's not gonna help me. Anyways, so basically, like if you hit one more button to kill a boss, sometimes that's what counts. Like in the case of like a Mario speedrun, as soon as you hit the axe to kill Bowser, the second you hit the axe,
because you can't move anymore.
But you can kill him quicker, so that doesn't count.
That is the moment you can't change anymore of the game.
So that's what they're going to call your beginning and your end time. So we usually use, just for our sake...
I can time it if you want, just for our own...
Sweet. That's great.
Yeah.
We usually do that, time it ourselves, but when you're submitting, they're going to have their own, they're going to be able to look at it when they load it up. And you could even do it yourself, be able to like look at it and then start and stop it based on when you watch your video, because it's never going to be the same as if you're trying to start the stopwatch or whatever yourself. So
right, I'm gonna go grab my phone charger to make sure that it doesn't like die in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, and I don't even think I have to have this controller plugged in.
I didn't know if it was charged.
It is.
Okay. Alright. Just getting all the things set up, make sure you understand the ground rules here. But yeah. But also suggest you just find a game that you enjoy and try to find a speedrun challenge there, because especially if you find there's a lot of easement in your play and it's not very frustrating or very taxing, after you finish that game, you may feel like it was one of those situations of, hey, it was too easy. Oh yeah? Well, how do you make it harder? You put your back against the wall by saying you have to complete it in a specific amount of time, and I guarantee you, even the easiest games become stressful. And it's kind of neat in a way, because then you can become an ace. I mean, I think that's what somebody was talking about it last night in chat about Pac-Man and games like that back in the day. The only reason why they got mainstream curiosity is because even at the easiest of skills, like Mitchell explains that you have to do things 10,000 times to get a perfect Pac-Man game, and to somebody that's not able to slip into the mundane task of doing that, there still is the stress of that you're doing micro inputs at the fraction of a hundredth of a second, and you have to do that 10,000 times. But if you can make it look easy, then somebody else may be allured to either try to do it or look at it. That's the main thing. They want you just to look at it.
Yeah, I was just checking the viability of our characters.
Yeah.
We're both playing pretty decent guys.
Okay.
So,
alright.
I'm ready to time.
Yeah, we're ready. I got my water. You got your water. We're good. Chief is in. He's in the lab. He's
Where is my water?
right there.
Oh, I do have a water.
Yep.
Alright.
No more stalling.
No more stall. Thank you guys for sticking with us for a total of 1,000 uploads up until this point. That's pretty monumentous. There are channels who have been around a lot longer than us that don't have 1,000 videos or streams or shorts posted. So I mean, just the train's gonna keep going, guys. So just all aboard.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys as well, and we were talking about it, and I think I said something about scheduling, and I appreciate you guys sticking with us while we find our footing through some of these conquests that we kind of created here. But when they are followed through, the schedule will become more set, and you guys will love the fact that it's a lot more able to be attuned in. Because I know people are like, we have somebody, his name's Jack Gaming, and he hangs out, and he was just like, man, I really hope I don't miss the next Hollow Knight stream. Well, it's probably gonna be, like, would you say that's what you're gonna probably do at 11 tonight?
I would rather hop into Hollow Knight tonight than hop into Elden Ring.
Well, then you can look forward to that.
I'm gonna do a Hollow Knight stream tonight, and then probably an Elden Ring stream tomorrow.
That sounds great. So what you're gonna expect is Castle Crashers, a marathon of Pac-Man, Hollow Knight, then another marathon of Pac-Man, and then Elden Ring. That'll be your lineup here for the next day. Hopefully you guys are going to be happy to see it. I have to catch up a lot in Pac-Man, that way I can hit the goal of 4,000 wins by 4th of July. But other than that, we're going to just meld into this amazing Castle Crasher speedrun. And let me look one more time. I know that I'm not trying to stall, but never mind. I think I closed it down, but they suggest either the double X combo or the XYXX combo, the juggle combo, and like that's basically.
So, are you investing in Magic?
What do you think? Because
your character is one of the best. As far as I know, Red is one of the best.
All right.
Characters for Magic.
All right, man.
Let me make sure. Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
100% ready, and if you're gonna hit the start whenever you're ready.
You hit A first. So then it's just me hitting A. Is this where it starts?
We're gonna go straight into skip the cutscene and go.
Alright.
That counted, so it's
yeah. Have to watch this one?
Oh, really?
Because we went to map and then it just made us watch this anyways. It's relatively short.
It's fine. Run away!
Oh, this character's good because he starts with a very powerful weapon is what it is.
I'm gonna try to drop my controller a little bit lower this time, that way you don't hear so much clickety-clack, but you know,
I try to keep
should
mine,
make you feel immersive.
I kind of try to keep my controller under the table so you don't really hear it as much.
But it's, to me, I don't know, I do like the authenticity of it all, because
I agree. It reminds me of older 2000s streams and videos where people really didn't care as much about like having pristine quality. Like, don't get me wrong, you want good studio quality, but you don't necessarily always need like not hearing anything else.
You want to know we're playing it. You don't want to know it's like, you know, we're just talking over a recording. Like, man, they did really good thinking all the bull crap.
I just don't like making videos like that. They are so much more taxing for me to try to put audio over afterwards than to just do it the way we do.
It's not organic. It's not organic to the moment.
If we made a video essay, that's what you do.
Yes.
There are certain types of...
man, when I talk over some of the Zelda runs that I didn't talk over, when I can actually talk over them because I'm not actuating the gameplay at the same time, it's going to be great if I can explain it. You were telling me to explain it, I was like, you know, actually I could still do that on some of these that I didn't talk at all after the fact. You know what I mean? I can download the video and actually curate a long-form video where I explain why I did what I did, or even on runs that were weird, I can explain why it went that way. after the fact, but I don't think I could have explained it. I finally saw some things I had never seen, just some really
We
weird,
don't have enough for anything, so
some really
just keep
weird
going.
patterns and stuff.
And as far as me versus you goes, we're literally just gonna do it as fast as possible.
Supposedly you can just skip to the screen.
You don't even have to do that.
But if we can, if we can try that the first time to see if that happens. And if not, we can just I'll just like whatever. I don't care. But yeah,
I mean, it doesn't. Or we can just have a no potion.
that's cool.
That would just make it.
They'll be happy to actually see us fight it out.
Yeah, because last time we had to get you that achievement, but I don't think I would got that.
KISS.
Yeah. All right.
Man, I just didn't want to look at
That. That's why. Okay, so that's why they probably don't let you use any character, because some characters are slightly more effective.
Yeah.
So this is a personal run. It doesn't abide, technically speaking, by official rules because I don't have a non-unlocked character.
Well, at least you're not using like an OP animal over the start.
Right. Yeah. I'm not. Or like.
Last time we did.
Yeah, that's true. We used the X. I had the giraffe from the start, so that kind of made it cheap.
I wouldn't say cheap. We still was a. I don't know. I don't want to watch the runs that are really good yet. I don't want to. That we have to do this. We're timing. It's not when the game's not fun. We don't get.
I think we just want to. We're gonna do a couple personal runs and then eventually we'll try to do it that way. I think it's just more so for the challenge of it.
We'll have to look at some of the things because I don't know how somebody's beating this game.
Oh.
It's not New Game Plus in under an hour.
Sequence breaking.
Yeah, that's why it's any Spectre around like 5 more times. There's no stress, and either we're not gonna be mad if things don't go our way. We're just gonna play games. But it's the start of when we had personal goals to try to do a 2-player run. I'll look at the board, and the top 20 people. Not every team is 2 people, so we can even subcategorize ourselves. From the 2 people when I look at it more.
I'm surprised it's not separated by how many people.
I know. That's why I didn't understand. Like
that's a category that
they're clearly stating that it scales in a way where they feel like it's fair no matter how many people you have over one, which I don't know if I necessarily say that.
Gotta disagree.
I feel like
there's no way that you can ensure that that's going to be scaled properly.
Agreed.
The easiest way to do this one is to just keep yourself lying. I remember learning that a long time ago. It was going so fast. Just juggling. And that's how you do it, folks. That might be my fastest time.
I think it's the fastest time we've done it.
Because I've played this game with friends where I knew how to do that. Like, I learned that when I was like 8 or however old I was playing this game.
It's in the fact that it's been out when it came out when you were 2.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe that Castle Crashers came out in 2008.
So the fact that I think of all the crazy things that were out that were considered old school when I was like, a kid, and
like you're right, I was 2, almost 3.
And I had like people that my mom was like, why do you like older stuff? She was appalled by it, like because she had to suffer through it. So she thought it was just like, why do you like stuff like even like Tom and Jerry and stuff like that? I was enamored.
Same. But the Tom and Jerry, it transcends generations.
I think it does because you are.
I was a Tom and Jerry kid. I remember watching Tom and Jerry. So like the fact that you watch.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah, I can't do the whole theme song. It's sad.
I don't know. I hate theme songs. I don't like the theme songs. That's not what I'm watching the show for. Like that's not what you sell me on. I think that's what they sell your parents on. They're explaining the concept of the show to your parents so you're allowed to watch it. I literally think that's what it's for.
Is that seriously what you think it's for?
What? I mean, it's not for me.
Hey, parents, this is good. And if you let your watch it, then it's gonna not make your kids bad.
I don't know. Tom and Jerry is literally, it's like all violence.
Yeah, but most of the time it was also like, can you buy the toys and cereal too? Like, that was all, it was like a...
I love that.
That was like, you know, that's the thing. Like, you're not just in for the show. You're in for, like, the parents have to be vetted whether or not they want to be into the whole eco structure of the money that they're going to be spending about this IP.
But that's pretty much illegal. I think there must be.
Oh,
There's so many laws now to regulate that I don't think a lot of the things that they were allowed to do in the 80s to market things to kids are even allowed to be. Like, the fact that I think it's in South America, they completely got rid of were the first people to get rid of the loot box system because they realized it was targeting kids. Yeah, it was a predatory marketing tactic that was pretty much gambling for kids.
Oof. You oafed me.
It's crazy that they literally like jump up and celebrate in the foreground. That was always such a big deal to me as a kid. Because I'd never seen a game do something like that. After this, we're gonna have a lot of points. Oh shit, we need to be careful. We didn't buy any potions. Put his buddy into the ground, so it made it a little bit easier. We're gonna play a little bit more reserve from now on. And the music is just fantastic. I mean,
Probably ever see that.
Yeah, well, because when you have magic, he's dead before that. If you've leveled any magic up until this point, he's pretty much dead. We might have, like, for future reference, when we level up, I think when we know that the spots where we know the checkpoints are, we should go exit to map and invest points.
Good job.
But because I leveled up, I also got more health now, so I'm just gonna go kind of play reckless. Go get that banana. We'll definitely need to invest ours.
Okay, I got this.
Yeah, help me out. Yeah, finish it. Nice.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go from get the money?
Yeah, we gotta get the money. That's true. But the second we can just
Exit the map?
we can try. No, we should fight. We didn't fight for the last time. It'd be kind of cheap for this last one. Or for this, You shield blocking bud. Oh, you boomeranged me! No! No! That was awesome. Nice. That's a good combination of both.
Alright.
Wait.
Magic. I would just do evil.
I just wanted to get a little bit of strength. I didn't want to be completely.
I'm gonna go like all
Now,
magic.
do we need to get potions real quick before we do anything else?
I think we should just
go.
This is an easy stage.
Okay. I know that wipes are what's going to set us back time.
Yep.
So we just need to try to not get that.
20 damage per hit. Wow.
One of my favorite tracks.
I don't know where this is in Geometry Dash. I don't know where Newgrounds originally used this track. I don't know if it's this, or if it was just used on Newgrounds, or...
That's mine! No! This game is still...
It's the best... Honestly, I will say this right now, it's my favorite. It's so hard, like...
If they could take this and, like, reskin it, like, with a... I mean, I think that'd be really cool. Like,
I think they should just make a sequel to this.
Yeah,
I would
This
play a
engine-
sequel to this game.
Beat 'em ups with, or I don't want to say reskin. This engine, using this engine and this art style to like bring other IPs to life would
That too.
be really fun.
Because a beat 'em up is only as good as its IP. They created a new IP and made a good beat 'em up with it, which I think happens
They
very
focus
rarely.
on mechanics first.
Yep.
Like, okay, this is a beat 'em up, so let's make it a good beat 'em up. And then we can worry about the style and everything. We know what the style is. They didn't have any issues with that. It's just ridiculous that, you know, people didn't think about, hey, you know, and they did do that back in the day. There was some really generically named things that just didn't translate well, so they just got really bad generic names in the States when they came over from the Super Famicom. And they were decent beat 'em ups, but the storyline was so generic that the storyline didn't pull you through, but the mechanics were good. So that's what you play. That's why you played them.
Right.
But that's great that you have all these things married together. Is that something that's necessary to dig up? Better weapons, possibly?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think there's pretty much nothing that we need to dig up besides maybe giraffing, because there's no reason not to. You know what I mean? Or to be there anyways. We have to go through that area. But yeah, Dad, I remember playing this game with you when I was younger, and it was just so magical to have a game that I felt like really did work well with 4 players.
Yeah.
Like we had a couple times where my cousins or someone else would be playing with us, and it would be a good time because like it's easy to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And it's not hard to get lost, or the other people can't really screw you over.
Right.
Whereas there are a lot of games where
They
have
can definitely not res you when they need to.
yeah, but I feel like
Screw you over, but you're right.
it's a lot harder for your friends to deliberately screw you over in this game. It's mandatory. Anyone who's played this game knows it's mandatory to stand right here.
It's so juvenile.
That's what Newgrounds is all about, man. Now that I think about it, that animal orb is really good. At least since we're trying to not grab a bunch of health right away. You know?
Yeah.
Right. That weapon's probably better than whatever you got now. Since you started off with a bomb. It is a jam. Yeah, that's definitely better. That's a strength weapon.
Meat tenderizing time.
God, man.
You let your kid play this game? Yes. Yes, I did.
There are far worse things for kids to be playing. I was playing this and other Xbox Live Arcade games instead of GTA, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I know that GTA is
You
still
don't
like
disappear, right? I do get a chat. So I can just free
yeah.
I'd rather you do
But like, don't get me wrong, I think like a 16-year-old can play GTA. A 16-year-old should be mentally, you know what I mean? Like, but like the fact that people think you have to be 18 to be able to play a game like
It's
that.
crazy that I was born in the 80s and I was playing at 16. And you,
But I knew
also,
friends who were like 10, and I think that's too early.
No, I'm just saying the staying power of the game is that
Yeah.
you're an 18 and you were playing it when you were 16, and I'm in my early 40s. I was playing it when I was 16. That's crazy. GTA.
I didn't know that this animal orb let you walk through water faster. That's what it does.
What a great perk. Swim on land.
I mean, I'm guessing Jesus could swim on land. If he can walk on water. No, that's a plant. I think it's a magic weapon.
But my magic.
No, it's an agility weapon.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Sorry.
more poop. Poop again.
Poop joke.
For shits and giggles.
He's like, what?
Damn it. The goblins. Actually, we should just let them leave. Right? Letting them leave takes less time than you kill them.
Yes.
So even if they do take stacks, you should probably just let them leave if there's the opportunity.
Yeah.
That's smart. Since you're doing strength, you can juggle people in the corner, and I can just add damage by throwing my magic in them. But actually, we should let them go. No, we don't even need it. Now, oh,
Sorry, I really pulled away as soon as I saw it was a thing.
Now, in my normal runs, I farm a little bit of levels here, but we don't have
I think we did that last time.
No, we did it when it was inappropriate to do it. When this guy comes around the second time, it's like a normal enemy.
We'll definitely have to be doing that next time on our last one. As long as we have given the deal with the catfish.
After we're done with this portion, we need to pull out the map and my potions. The next one. The deer escape.
Okay.
When we're on that part, we need to go to the map. Come on. See, this is good for levels because you're killing the little guys.
It's still happening passively.
Yeah.
In the main
Very good for XP early game. They actually patched this. It used to give even more XP. I think it slowly gives less XP over time now.
That makes sense.
There was some sort of way that they patched that through.
Aw, look at Bono. A little derpy bunny. What kind of triangular mug is that?
It is a mug. I thought it was a
How
hat.
do you even drink out of that? Well, I guess it could have been a hat. Because that's like the loop to put underneath your chin, maybe.
I got the pooping one!
Got that Achievement last time, which is pretty sweet. Watch me dip it up there. Not as much pressure when you're just doing it for funsies. I mean, when you're always doing it for funsies, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite games to play just for fun.
I can't believe you guys said you're gonna do a Castle Crusher speedrun and you didn't take it super seriously. It was your 1000th opportunity.
Like, yeah. And 13,000 more.
Well, I mean, this isn't super serious. We're always trying as hard as we can to make it as fast as possible. It's like our casual speedrun. Like, even then, we're still trying to do it like as seriously as possible.
Look at the floor.
Oh, that's the first time I actually got hit. And that one was just because I wasn't placed in the right spot. Well, now I'll just, perish. This was one of my favorite just portions of the whole game as a kid.
Such a weird mini
It sells the epicness of the entire story very
It does.
like to friends. This was like they're like, oh my god, they're like screaming and shit because they've never done it before, but I knew it was coming up. Alright, back to map.
Okay, back to map.
Yep, because we know we can pop in there.
Okay, I need to do more magic then, right?
Yep, at least unlock your first magic ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna put more in defense and then put a little into strength.
Potions?
Yep,
Okay. Is that the best option?
that's
Okay.
the only option.
Okay. Steven Skull's the final option.
I'm gonna grab a couple of these. You get 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Okay, we gotta get on something right away, right? That's
Yep.
good.
The move is, yeah.
Yay, I got on.
Remember, blocking is very powerful at the end. And for these enemies, actually. For the guys who pop up. It also lets you move slower. You happen to move very fast in the wall. Oh, shit.
Oh shit. It's not. No. Luckily there's some blocking stuff, right?
At least I got it.
No. There's this.
Yeah, nice. I got that. I killed that frog off screen.
This is my.
I disagree. I hate the B stage. If you're not properly leveled for that stage, you die a lot. The one that happens in with the king.
It's it's just too much inconsistency here. Like, I stress more about staying on top of stuff the whole time, and then, like, now I have a little bit better grasp of the end boss.
This game is impressive because the characters do not talk at all, and it conveys an entire story that you're able to follow beat for beat.
Like, watch Red get demolished and fell off the
You know what I
stage.
mean? Like, each set piece, you understand the storytelling regardless of them saying a word. There might be a or something, but like the, you know, the telescope guy, he makes a little bit of sound,
Yeah.
but he doesn't talk. Alright, we're at the boss. Get that.
Alright.
Alright, remember, right in front, kill the hairballs. This is gonna be pretty quick. Alright, here. For the hairball, stay right here. Block. Damage. Block.
No, Kate.
Why not? There you go. Stay blocking.
Oh, why was this face the wrong way?
Block. Block. Alright, stay here. It's eventually gonna hit the boat. Move. Airball's coming up. Block. Damage. Block. Block. Told you.
I know, I just knew they were as I committed. Get this recovery here. Look at that.
You and you're dedicated.
Yeah, man.
I took no hits. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I know, but it's still,
just to prove a little point. I mean,
you helped me through a no-hit run last time, so.
now I was riding the front of the ship. That was good.
Alright, thank God.
I
That
think
was my...
during these, can't we go to
I don't
some
know.
out for
Yeah.
extra time? We're good. Strength. And then your next one's gonna be all defense.
Okay.
You actually might benefit from this. I don't know what the difference is between the stats. Actually, go behind. Get the wrench. Go behind the. It's the first critical hit weapon. It's either back there or behind that. Behind it. Yep, that's what you want. Keep going. Yeah, that's one of the first critical hit weapons that you get. I had to think about it.
Oh God, this is the first time I was creeped out a little bit more. Like, I mean, these guys are just... Ugh.
Difficult. This is
the first difficulty spike, isn't it?
Yep. I think this is harder than the catfish.
It is.
These enemies have a lot of health, and it's the first time you're introduced to the beefy versions of them.
That's the whirling dervish dude that comes up. These guys with the tornado guys are sucking.
It's very epic, though.
Yep. 1,000 videos, bro.
Pretty epic.
I mean, yeah.
There will be 1,000 more.
Oh, more for sure. More than 1,000. Thousands more.
We just crested over 2,800 subs.
Yeah. I mean, it's to the point where we're not going to be able to brag about 2,800 subs long because we're already getting close to 2,020 and it's just growing and growing. You guys are just finding out about it every day. And
sharing it with your friends.
YouTube's playing nice with us. The algorithm's starting to push us in certain ways, but we're very thankful for that.
You guys also are continually giving us new suggestions for content. You're reminding us when there are series that you want to see us play again.
Yep.
You know, you guys are doing the most to help keep us
You're helping make us your channel, which is really what it's about.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to do this anyways, but by helping it so that we have like a narrative and a drive too when we have dead air, so to speak, it's nice to know that there's things out there that we're not aware of. As gamers, we always want to see that. Even if it's poopy to look at for a little bit, if it's inexpensive or you guys fund it, we're definitely going to take a look at it. I'm not a magic guy.
RT and or RT and B. You don't ever play Magic? Like, very good.
I usually play projectile, by the way, or like I don't know. I'm the same way when I play Scott Pilgrim. That's my preference. You know? I guess it means I always leave it in the bank for later.
I just do a little bit of everything. But I feel like at this point, Dad, I've played this game more than you have.
Oh, you probably have.
I mean, I know that you had years worth of play on me for a while, but now I feel like I finally caught up to you. You know what I mean? Like, when this first came out, you played this shit obsessively.
Because it was all about being able to sit at your head character before everybody else. I have weapons before everybody else. There's still weapons and stuff I don't have that I've seen online today. I'm like, who would get the chainsaw?
The new game plus,
The gold chainsaw. Had the chainsaw. The gold chainsaw.
yeah, that's a new game plus item. You get it in like the little you like buy it in there's like an area that's inaccessible in the normal mode that you can go in and go buy stuff from.
God, nuts. Just juggling both sides, stomping people down. This game makes you feel like a badass. Like, I think I saw one of the titles of somebody's YouTube thumbnail for this game. It said something like, Castle Crashers speedruns are brutal.
That was easy speezy. That guy's awesome. If you ever are looking for someone to watch, he both participates in speedruns and helps catalog and talk about like as speedruns move. Like,
that's awesome.
And like the
attack and stuff involved and finding the moves and stuff to optimize.
Yeah, so shout out to Easy Speed.
Hey, shout out, yeah, because I didn't even know. I just saw the title, and the title was attractive.
Oh, because I'm subscribed on the channel to him, so that would make sense. You definitely need to invest in defense your next level or two.
Hey, I'm just happy that we didn't get wiped at that spot. So we just gotta be a little bit cautious here and see if we can get through this.
I have plenty of potions. It's almost like we're building both of our loadouts.
Yeah, Rammy now?
Yeah, that's who you get from killing that tornado guy.
He's Rammy. We gotta leave. So beautiful. It's a bad day to come to work. The reason why this game rocks is because when you're wanting to feel like you're part of an objective, right? Like, they're usually just like some text crawl or something, you know? But when, like, the whole point of this game is it's basically saying it's a siege, and you constantly, when you feel like you're playing it, and you keep playing it, you don't really give a lull to your play, you feel like you're constantly on that siege.
I almost always play this game in a one-shot. It's such a good, like, even if you're not speedrunning, playing this in
a background. That's just
good attention to detail.
Yeah.
Beefy cakes if we had them. There's some.
I guess there's a pet back there, one of the rarest ones.
Yeah,
it's 2 bombs and a beefy cake away.
No, I think it's just a beefy cake.
I don't know. The one I saw today, I didn't know about it.
Oh, it could be a different one. I don't know.
Really rare. Apparently one of the rarer ones.
Well, just because people almost never backtrack to this point, probably once they have the ability to buy those things.
Look at that guy just chilling.
Yeah.
What's he doing back there?
He's hanging out.
He's hanging out. I love it, man. He's just like sentry. He's just like, yep. Them jerkos are pretty good. Just killed my catfish boss.
We're currently at 31 minutes at the cave. That's not bad at all.
I don't know what the magic.
These guys are almost completely immune to magic, I think. No, I'm thinking of different. Yeah, this honestly, when it comes to games that have come out in my lifetime, one of my favorites. You know what I mean? Because a lot of my favorite games came out before I was born. So,
well, I mean, you also were raised in a house that had every classic proper game for you to get attracted to and to have access to. Between that and then also, while I was doing it naturally, the Wii had the virtual console.
Yeah, the virtual console did a good job of making me love older games. The virtual console also is the reason why I thought that you could put pennies in the Wii. I was like, before I understood what a credit card was, I was like, how does the Wii get money? Like,
could we have exited the map so I could have bought pushed before we started this section, or should we have
I don't think this section is that hard. Right. And if need be, we'll get you posters after this one, because this also gives you a good bit of money at the end of this. Oh, we're already at the boss. Good stuff.
I've been drinking too much water. That's some good grip. He just slurped me way off. Did he slurp me off screen? Okay. I thought he got me.
Put on. He has a hitbox problem, I've noticed. You can get hit from behind him. Ooh. Just getting covered in shit.
We got kind of cheesed there.
Yeah, I literally just got shit on. For real.
It's alright. It's one of the better places to wipe, you know what I mean?
Stop! No! No! Get your potions going. You don't have enough. I don't like you.
I love you, man.
I don't like your nasty puns.
But you know, it's alright.
No.
It's not my fault that that's what they call it when you supposed to do your team.
Okay, right, so is that implying that everyone in your team is shit then?
Yeah.
If, like, when you wipe is when everyone dies in a game, does that mean your teammates are shit? Is that just a way of saying
when
that?
You play Magic the Gathering, we used to call it scoop. Like, when you decided that you were done, you scooped up all your shit because you were just done. So you scooped it all up because you're pissed. But, like, I think the term wipe was, like, used as a reset before. Like, I heard it a lot more during, like, Destiny. Like, okay, that's a wipe. Like, not that we're all shit, it's just we need to just wipe the game, like, yeah, I don't know. I think wipe is a term for, like, clean slate, or clear it in, like, computer terms somehow.
We'll wipe the memory, yeah.
Right, yeah, so I think that's probably where that was. But, like, yeah, if you're shit, yeah, wiping is, this is a funny, also, double entendre. Yeah. Alright, now let's not wipe.
Let's survive. Nasty we just need to kill all the bats when they pop up. That's the problem.
People's agreed.
See? You can get hit from his tongue when you're clear behind it.
Yeah, why is that?
Because it goes backwards when he does the slurping animation, I guess. Looks stuck. That was not right.
He's just funny in general.
Go ahead. Just finish it. I forgot that we could do that. Oh my god. This shit again.
Martha,
Look at him. He's holding the tongue back. Why was he doing that?
Don't put it out with your boot head. Don't tell me my business, devil.
Old but gold, says the Rust. We're good. We're in the middle of a speed run right now.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. It's also like an anniversary stream, so for prosperity's sake, we definitely will be doing runs.
Yeah,
of this in the
we will
future.
definitely play with subscribers in the future. So make sure you're subscribed.
Especially because in the speedrun category, we just talked about it earlier. It doesn't seem like there's any difference between a 2, 3, or 4 player run as far as speedrun.com is concerned.
Yeah. I would love to have a 4-player speed run of this because I've never done it. I don't think I've ever completed a 4-player run of Castle Crashers. I've had 4 people play with me.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever started from finish and did a 4-player run.
Yeah, that would be epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should take the horse. You have higher strength.
I love this horse. It just reminds me of the corgis of horses.
Why? Because it's
He's a little derpy. You got a little purple coat going on.
goofy little horse. Yeah, I don't know. I really dislike.
All right,
this.
Russ. When we do it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll have to. You can join our Discord.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way that we all kind of keep up with the community. And let me know if the link is dead in the description, because even though Discord claims their links last forever, sometimes they expire. No way. Like literally, there's an option. It's like goes away in 7 days, goes away in 2 weeks, or goes away never. And I always click never, and it for some reason it still ends up leaving a dead link. But yeah, we'll have to find a fourth then. That'll be something.
Yeah.
But we always love having our subscribers as part of the video if possible at all, including you guys, because I'm not gonna lie, when I was growing up, I felt like it was impossible to feel included in a YouTuber's video. I got it.
Good job. I think I derped it last time.
You did.
I derped it again.
But you know what I mean? Like, I almost felt like as a kid, that generation of YouTubers were so inaccessible. Like, not for a bad for a bad reason, but I feel like it almost like you didn't feel as connected to YouTubers as you.
Let me tell you this. There's an old saying: treat people well on your way up, because you don't know who you're gonna see on your way back down. And that could be just back down to earth as you like calm your celebrity status. Because some people will eventually be traveling through lobbies of hotels and gymnasiums, sitting at a table lonely, hoping to God somebody gives a shit to get his signature from $4. So, you know what I mean? Like, to me, being accessible as heck while we have the ability to, in a way that's fun and creative, and also just humbling to be able to experience things, like, we're so open to suggestion, because when we find out about a new game from you guys, and then it becomes one of our favorite games,
Yeah.
then it's just like one of the greatest things ever. That's what I feel like in real life when I meet people that on the street and whatnot. Like when I'm at GameStop or like Walmart, or I'm like looking at the games and we start talking about stuff, and there's a topical conversation. That's one of the greatest things ever when you learn about something.
Or when you find someone who knows more than you about one of your favorite things. Like,
Right.
Like when people are able to tell me new things about, Black Ops 2 Zombies, that a game that I've grown up with. It's been very prevalent throughout my life.
It's been a fun.
Yeah, as long as the thing is, like,
You're dumb that you never knew this. You're the dumbest ever.
some people are like,
Some people are like that. Some people are like that.
or they're like, why aren't you doing this really difficult side Easter egg that you aren't prepared for?
Why aren't you
chicken.
doing this in this very specific way? Look, I know when I play some of my favorite games and I'm optimizing them, that I believe that that's the way. But that doesn't mean it is the way.
It's hard for someone who doesn't understand the optimization, like the route or whatever it is to optimize the strategy, and you're trying to tell them how to do it in the middle of them doing it.
Right.
That's the problem with like speedrunning, is I feel like people are so quick to give criticism, yet they don't even understand what it takes to apply some of that knowledge.
Right. For sure.
But with that, I need to take a drink of water once we enter this next area. I'm quite dehydrated, and one of our mission statements is to remind you guys to hydrate, because I know that a lot of the times I'll go full days without drinking but a bottle of water.
Good. Good now.
Gonna take a sip while we land on this cake.
Little broom gets knocked over, and look. The bride looks concerned.
Shit, the deck may please. Try not to spill the water on the floor.
He went straight for you.
Luckily, there's a good bit of heals in this area. Cakes and cookies and such. But shout out to the Behemoth for making probably my favorite beat 'em up of all time.
They definitely took all the things that were fun about the other ones that everybody loves and did their best to have their own interpretation of it.
Their own unique spin, having 31 different characters to play as. And they all play pretty different.
They can come out with a new character tomorrow and people will play this game and get it.
Yep. I'm surprised they haven't done random updates sporadically. I would buy a sequel to this game though. Oh, shit. Little plug. For the Behemoth, this game is 90% off on Steam right now if you're interested in playing.
That's insane.
Yeah, 90% off is it's like $1.99. So you could buy it for you and all your friends. Legitimately. Like you could buy
No
it.
excuses then. I mean, you can go to a restaurant and get a crappy combo meal and spend as much as you spend to have this game in your library for you and 3 of your friends.
I would do that all the time. I remember I remember having games that I really wanted my friends to get into, and you know, I wish I was on Steam at the time because they're like the best about sales and the fact that you can gift. Like some platforms don't let you gift content based on the sale price.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's PlayStation or Xbox, but I'm pretty sure one of those platforms does not. You don't gift at sale price.
That's crazy.
Which is dumb, because if that's the price for you, it should be the price for anyone. But I digress.
Alright.
We whoop those guys' ass.
See what happens.
It might be good for you. I don't know if it's a critical weapon or not.
I don't know. Let me take it. Let me use it.
I mean, you're not high enough level for it.
Well, you can clearly see how much more thirsty you are at the level 10.
It's always that way.
He's not even shying away from it.
That's how I play. I mean,
You kill everyone? No, but I can try that.
Have to. So, Russ, if you're still in chat, what's your favorite character? What's your go-to character to play? Or, I mean, that question's open for anyone.
Some cherry blue blood.
You're good.
You have no health.
I didn't even notice.
You're good.
That knife was just in case. Alright. Block. Well, that's what we can do. I think that's what we ended up doing last time. We skipped a whole chunk of his health bar. Remember that? Where we did it super fast and he like he was like catching up where he was supposed to be. So, I'll block. Or we can juggle him. There we go. Yeah, don't stop pressing Y. Oh, you should have stayed where we were. Like, he was like literally right in between us.
I don't think I meant to get there, man. I'm just gonna bounce me there. I have no more push. That's what they can do. Stand on that at the red edge.
That was just smart.
Crazy.
Missed all of those, dude.
Oh shit, that one that hit me was nuts. Do you have any potions? Better potion. Sorry we did not get much of that damage. We gotta make sure that we get in that position after.
Yeah, ooh, it's like this much space. Because whatever you do, you'll always stomp them, you'll always throw them, you'll always hit them.
Shit. Alright,
let's go in the middle. Back up. Oh, back up. Alright, stay there. There he goes.
Yeah!
We melted him.
Thank God, because I did not want to do that again.
Me neither. 47 minutes.
I don't really want to know where that is on pace, but it feels good for us.
Yeah, it does feel good for us. Well, I mean...
To the map? Or no?
Oh shit, you're right.
What?
Defense, all defense. Yeah, you need to catch up on that. Yeah.
Yeah, potions?
Fuck! Fuck! No, like...
We have to do the whole thing
Yes!
again? Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you learning that we can skip to the map has already wasted a little bit of time.
Well, I didn't say that I knew exactly how it was applied. I just said that one of the tactics was to skip to the map.
That sucks. We did really good on that time.
I mean, the good thing about it is at least we can level up more.
I guess.
Well, there's no reason to get bummed about it, and then like make it so that you can get your focus on that whole plan. I will not say exit to the map again.
I'm not doing it anymore.
I guarantee you, though, there's some speedrunners that are like, why aren't they doing it there? Why
Well,
aren't they
because
doing
we
it
don't
there?
know the spots we can do it. We're literally just saying about how we can't, sometimes you can't apply tech because you don't know how. And you can't just change up what you're doing to try to apply it. You just know now.
But other places already saved us time, so it's not like it matters. There probably is like the exact moment you're supposed to.
There's also probably only some places you can do. The thing is, we had no checkpoint. The next thing, I don't think the problem is you can't join in. I don't think you can just start in the middle of the parade float thing, or the wedding float thing where you are running through it like that. I don't think you can start there, so that's the problem. You can only use it in places you're gonna start. Like,
Are you feeling okay about this with no potions?
we're gonna have to.
Okay.
We're not gonna restart this again.
Okay.
I have one. We're just gonna have to juggle them between us again. Plus you're close to another level. You stand up here, they can't do that. Let's just try to kill him in first phase if we can. Down on the ground.
You don't get white here on purpose. Red.
Maybe on the right side.
I'm gonna do that roll.
Alright, that was a good chunk of it. Well, you got a level, so
Skip phases.
Yep.
So you know.
He always does.
No, I mean, so the viewers though.
Oh.
They just see this like, what the hell? That's not a reasonable fight at all. Like, it is.
You also combine some.
My god. My god, he's playing catch up is what it is.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna do the damn roll.
No.
Fucker. That's stupid. You just didn't need another thing.
No. Super phasey. Jeez. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I can't get out of the clouds and shit.
God. Let's fucking kill you already, dude. Kill him, Dad. Lord have mercy.
Skip to bat.
I will punch you in the face.
That was awesome. That was awesome, right?
That was ridiculous.
Was that awesome? That was so cool. Skip to bat. It's not normally like that. I promise. You don't even see it go that fast, man. I don't think. That was awesome. I've never seen it phase like that, right? Like, and then you just like, he came out, you smacked him one time. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm back to the piano now. What are you gonna do about it?" What's the likelihood of we doing this though? You don't have to do the whole thing again, do you?
No. You also, the checkpoint is in this next area. Well, Cannon, we're in the middle of a speed run right now, so if we get it in a good amount of time, maybe we'll do some casual play with the subscribers afterwards.
It would have to be really fast.
We also have we have a pretty planned itinerary for today, so you know, right now we're just we're in the middle of a speed run, so.
Definitely appreciate the offer. We were talking about with Russ about doing a 4-player speed run though, so we can schedule that in the future. We definitely have 3 people. Looks like.
Yeah, the easiest way to get a hold of us is by our community Discord.
Got it. We always think that.
Take it on.
Still defense?
And you can put more into strength now.
Loving to see other people coming in here though, like wanting to play. That's awesome. Considering the fact we're talking about this game being 16 years old. It'd be cool to have a dedicated Castle Crashers arcade game. Like you could have an arcade machine set up and then just have it so that when people wanted to play.
That would be cool. I'm sure someone's probably done it.
Absolutely. That'd be really cool though. You could use it, and you could also use it for games like pretty much any 4-player beat 'em up. Just to like theme it for Castle Crashers.
Yeah, it would just be like an Xbox Live Arcade. Essentially. So I feel like some of the best beat 'em ups came out during the Xbox 360, Xbox Live Arcade era.
Yeah. They even drew the groom and the bride in the seats. Because they're supposed to be there. It's sad. It's sad. You've seen all those vibes grow. Like, yeah, look, I keep like, I tried not to touch it. you do it. Entering here in an hour, and besides the little
Hiccup.
That's all good, man. Hiccups are to be expected. You're testing new territory. We'll read up on it.
Alright, so...
You're like,
you can sometimes get past that one.
I'm gonna eat these. That's not. Give me your satisfaction. That guy's funny.
Stomp him to death. said literally not a single person who ever breathed a single breath. Like, Nickelback is horrible. And it's not even because it's popular to hate them, they're just not good.
Look at it!
People just convince themselves they like Nickelback.
God, that guy just had the worst day ever. Oh, that's when they went and they caught the shark together. He murked his friend after he threw a bunch of bombs at us at his wedding. Getting up and you're like, nope. Nope. Meditating. Yeah.
There you go, you can use
I'm sorry, man. Adorable people.
Why were you allowed to walk into this?
I don't know.
It's fucking weird. You're not supposed to be able to walk
I don't
into
know.
that.
Why'd I do that? I threw the whole thing off.
Yeah. Where's that block? Oh, you can't block that. He actually had a good trajectory to fall in there.
Yeah, it didn't look really...
It didn't look like he just ran over there. Yep, that was about an hour and 4 minutes.
Does that help you, your sanity a little
I don't
bit?
know, I'm still gonna be bothered by it.
Just let it go.
You should just let it go.
Just raise your energy up for me a little bit.
I hate this part of the game, it's just boring. I feel like that, like, it's not boring, it's just, it's...
Oh, God, they...
Yeah?
Up! No! Oh, that throat is... I'm surprised you did that.
It's the only area it even makes sense to do it.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Potions?
You gotta buy beefy cakes.
Beefy cakes.
How many? This is good if I had enough.
Beefy cakes. All of them?
Just one? Actually, I don't even think you need it.
Already bought one.
Wow. We only need one to take the door off
The industrial castle.
We still do need to do the world, though, I think. Let's do this first.
Yeah.
Because they both give you 2 different, you get the telescope from this, and then the other one gives you one of my favorite ones. Yeah, this is my favorite level. In, like, the mid-game. Because this is, like, about the halfway point when you're able to get in here. Because this unlocks the The thing that lets you go across the seas, or at least one of them. I don't think this is anything good. Well,
juggling tip, especially if you're speedrunning, just make sure as soon as you see the red numbers go away, just stop. Because you could get a lot more going on than you know. I mean, especially in Scott Pilgrim, there's times that there isn't even a number there. They'll let you just go until you're tired. It's like, oh, you're done? He's dead, just so you know.
this is so cool.
Ninja Turtles much? Contra much? Contra?
Yes. Contra's not balanced. The ramp is
Well,
too
you gotta
quick.
move with me on one of
I'm trying. I act like I'm not trying. Just getting hit over and over again. I honestly just don't like Contra. It's not a good play.
That's a hot take.
Well, do you feel like me playing helps at all? No. I feel like I acted.
When you get in good timing with somebody else, it's a beautiful experience.
Yeah, but it actively makes. I feel like a lot of times it actively makes it harder for the person
We've
playing.
probably ran Contra less than 25 times
I
together.
don't like it. I'm allowed to not like it. Not classic. No, it's just. I feel like you were like a little bit hot take. I don't.
It is.
But no, I don't feel like it is from young people. I just don't like. I don't know. I just feel like it had its place. It did a lot for gaming. I'm not saying it hasn't. It's just not my favorite shooter or my favorite platform. And that's both of the genres it encapsulates. I like Contra 3 better than the first one.
Well, it's definitely a better game, but that's not even really fair to compare the two.
Well, when it comes to, am I willing to play this game or do I want to play this game, I'll play Contra 3, so I can compare. It's my opinion. I feel like, why can't I compare?
Where's hostility coming from?
It is not hostility, I'm just saying,
I'm
like...
just saying when you're talking about technical prowess, like they're gonna be, of course Contra 3 is a better game than Contra because it can execute at a better level. There's more to it, there's more depth,
all I'm saying
there's
is,
a million other things, like you can control 2 weapons at once, you can store weapons, you can change weapons before you die, like, that's what I'm saying, like if we're comparing the two, of course Contra 3's got infinite replayability over Contra. You can choose to play it at a lower level of difficulty and still see what considers an end screen. I get it.
It's just, I feel like it's a more approachable game than you.
I'm just saying the statement of saying that it's not a good two-player game is a hot take.
I get it.
That is all I was saying.
And it's
not that you are not allowed to have that opinion, or that you're wrong to have that opinion, or that opinion tied to the, how old that you are is not warranted.
Personally, when I
you
play
played
Contra,
so many other better games, so why would you ever think that Contra's the best in its genre when you've already played a million other better games?
Even for two-player games, I feel like I don't have, like, the balancing is not really there for two-player. Whereas in Contra 3, it's not as big of a problem.
It's a learning curve. You have to learn when to jump together. You have to learn. It's just like any other game that you have to do in tandem.
I guess it's because you know the game and I don't.
I have not touched it in probably 5 years, Bray.
But maybe that's why I don't like playing it.
I don't even know why this is getting heated.
It is not heated. You're the one who's taking it as heated. Like, I don't...
Well, I'm just saying, if you go back and listen, it seemed like you got a little bit aggressive with your tone, so I just got defensive about it because...
I felt like I had to defend the fact that I don't really like Contra.
You don't. I have to defend it. I'm just saying, when you say that, when I said what you got heated about was when I said it was a hot take, and it is to say that it's not a good two-player game. It's one of those games that I say from my generation is the measuring stick of how well the person that you're playing in tandem is going to play with you and cooperate. It can show you that your friend is a douchebag.
Or, maybe it's not the best game when the person you're playing with has more experience than you. It is very, because then they know where to go, you don't know where to go, you're playing defensively, and you get them killed.
Well, when
That's
I play Contra, I always play responsive to the player I'm playing with.
But you can't expect that everyone is going to play.
No, they're not. Most people, again, I've said it a million times before in the past, on stream, off stream, and whatever, that when you're playing with somebody, you can tell the measurement of how good of your friend is as to how nice he is to you when you're playing Contra. It's the same way when you're playing any of the Mario games that have power-ups to share. If the people take all the power-ups and run ahead of the screen and get you killed all the time, then they're a piece of shit. And if they don't, then they're cool. But Contra is one of those games that was the first game that between them able to steal your lives and run and get you killed in an infinite spawn of death over and over again. I have issues with Contra, Bray.
So you see where my issue as a two-player experience comes? I think it is a great single-player game. I don't think it's that great of a two-player game. I feel like it loses its luster when you have to keep up with the other person.
I think any game that's like that's like that.
But there are some games that you can...
if you're playing, like, I think Explosion Man's like that.
Yeah.
That's why we hated that.
Yeah, that's the exact same. I have the same critique. It's a two-player game, but it doesn't...
It plays better as a single-player game.
Yeah. So, but the more you think about it, though, that isn't that hot of a take for the original Contra.
People aren't saying it, so that's why I said hot take. You don't see headlines of YouTube thumbnails. Contra 2 is not Contra is not a good two-player game. Nobody's starting a thumbnail like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is that's what a hot take is. It doesn't mean that you're wrong, but when we have a topical discussion about it, just don't take the word hot take as a way to like increase the intensity of the conversation per se.
To me, I felt like you thought that it was completely unbelievable.
No,
that
it's
I
not.
Could even think
I didn't even go into it saying anything negative about it, and I have plenty of negative things to say. And I did eventually say all of them.
So, okay, then it really was a discussion. It was not that I was angry or anything, but like, when
I was thinking, man, I guess there goes the trying to beat Contra's two-player run.
I'm not going to do that.
That's never going to happen.
No, I'm going to, because I cannot pace that game with you or other people in general. I just can't. What the fuck? What was that all about, man? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there are just so many other games that I'd rather play two-player than Contra.
Even though it takes like 18 minutes.
Yeah. See, it's the way you talk in response. That's why I get frustrated about it. Did you act like it should for everyone?
Well, I've been trying forever to curate a two-player NES like run of doing some of the best two-player games, and here I am thinking that that's like one of the kingpins in there, and like
we can play
so
it.
Of course
You can't expect us to beat it. That's the thing, is we can play it, but you can't expect us to beat it.
With 30 lives, I can definitely expect us to beat it.
I can't. Dude, we've done it. We literally tried.
I think that you're exponentially better than that, and I don't think that you're giving yourself credit.
Then I'm gonna literally have to go and play through the whole game myself, by myself, so I know how to
You
do
can
it.
do it 3 times in an hour.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
I think sometimes things that are easy for you, you just
I never
act
even
like...
said it was easy.
But Dad, it's manageable for you, and it's not as manageable as
The
you
kid
think
that's
it is.
playing fucking Celeste and playing all these super hard games that have all these I just sat there watching the Hollow Knight fights that you've done where you have to fucking weave in and out of attack patterns that you can barely fucking find the space for, but you're telling me that you can't find one little white dot to not fucking die in a couple vertical platforming stages. It's 8 stages. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, like...
See, that's the only reason why I thought this was easy peasy for you, bud. Like, I'm watching you play these super hard games. Like, I can't even imagine doing some of the Hollow Knight shit that you're doing.
It's not... I mean, it's not the same. There are the bullets are so...
It's bullet hell.
It is. Yeah, the bullets are so small, and you almost never can track them. That's my problem with Contra. I can't... It's the same problem I have with
I don't even know where this came from.
You feel... Because you are good at Contra. And I am good at a lot of other things. You think that all of my skill is transferable skill, and it's not.
Bullet hell. That's what I'm saying. Bullet hell. That's transferable.
I'm not good at all of those.
I was able to do really great at Undertale, and I never played it before because I'm good at bullet hell. So I thought the whole thing was transferable. I will leave it alone. I'm going off mic for a minute.
probably one of my least favorite places to restart, so...
What's up, Jay?
Can we get some potions?
Yes.
Is that music going well for you, bud? That's awesome. You don't want to skip some, or you just want to do it?
That right there is very Newgrounds. The little character. I think of Newgrounds when I think of that kind of animation.
should just stop breaking stuff when you have low health. There's no reason to do it. I'm just trying to get some money so I can grab some potions.
Ah! I hate this area so much.
Hello.
What's up, Cannon?
Where are you at?
It's like the most stressful part of the whole run, really. Because these guys, when you get here, when you're like properly leveled for the area, they're way stronger than you, in my opinion. Ugh. Shit, I forgot about this part. Jump into the
Magic.
yeah.
Potions.
God, I hate this stage so much.
Yeah, this is probably my least favorite stage. Even though I like the boss at the end.
It's not a fun stage to play. It's literally like, kill a couple enemies, wait until they let you move forward.
Well, the worst part about these enemies are they're just sponges and they hardly do any engagement really unless they catch you off guard and they wreck you.
Yep, one of the worst enemies in the game.
But if you start on it, then it just takes forever to take it out. But if it just hits you once or twice, then it evens the playing field and they can juggle you really bad.
Yeah, and if you happen to be playing a fire character where you only invested in magic, you literally have to probably restart.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Yep, it does literally no damage. You're right. If you're at this point and you're using magic and your magic happens to do fire damage, you just have to restart.
So we're leveling up and all that, but I get it. I guess they could have made like a way worse fire stage. But
It's just not fun. There's nothing really enjoyable.
my god, like I'm just getting spammed, man. Like from far, like half across the screen, there went a whole potion. Walked up just in time to get fire blasted in the face. Thought bananas were healthier for you. Jeez. I mean, I don't even get a chance to get up. We're not even playing on an insane difficulty or nothing. That's just
they're just
stupid.
they're literally the hardest enemies in the game. They're harder than the enemies that appear at the very end of the game.
That's ridiculous, though, that I can get downed, die, use a potion, get knocked down, and before I even get a chance to get up, get my entire health bar drained. Got 2 potions left.
I accidentally used one. Back down. Just try to play reserve. You want to get that level instead of using a potion if you can.
Again, that's the only solace is that you constantly are still leveling up. Take it in stride. Speedrun, you just don't want to have to do a lot of redoing stuff. And it is what it is. Like, we're also playing the last one, we had more advantages. So it looks like we're not getting the same tempo or whatever as the last run because we have more advantages.
And then they just, for no reason, we just have to fight a shit ton of enemies. Like,
Unnecessary ramp.
literally, it's a fucking skill checkpoint. Or not a skill checkpoint, a level checkpoint. You're not so leveled by this point, you're gonna die, for sure. Which is just dumb, I hate when they do. I think if your skill is good enough, you should be able to beat the whole thing regardless. Whereas there's no way you could beat this under level.
You can see how fast we're leveling up too. Like I just leveled up and I already have like a 4th of a level. That's because of how hard these guys are.
Or also, they've also got the full level for doing it the first time and then having to run through it again.
No questions. Why? You got more hit points than a beefy guy. The hardest part of the game.
I think so.
That's what we're saying, Joseph.
Get one of these. Double team the enemies. guy, and then we're just gonna. Oh, luckily, there's some heals down here. I shouldn't have used my potion. Damn. Oh, they're all you guys. You're just gonna use them one after another. Alright, and I'm gonna do it with you, so.
Just at the bottom right here,
Yep.
right now.
Yep, keep up. And then just jump and spam one.
It's not working.
It's only. Oh, it's there. When it looks downwards.
You know?
Yep, go ahead.
Gotta get away from it.
Jump for that rock. Alright, go. I'm also throwing the knives from my side when I can. Yes! Woo! That is,
What a
stressful.
clutch.
Yeah, neither of us had any heals. Alright, so now we can quickly go overseas.
Don't wanna.
Yeah, at this point, literally, I just...
Not really. No. That you got
Not
it.
that stage, literally. Like, I know that there are certain points where we can exit to map, but literally, until we know exactly the spots we're allowed to do that, I don't know.
Defense.
Yeah.
Potions. Or we can get away from it.
We'll just buy potions right down here before we go across, because we do need potions for the pirate encounter.
I need money.
Next time we fight a boss, I'll let you have all of it.
Compass.
What the hell? We didn't go and pick it up.
Oh.
We didn't go to the first area at all.
We didn't.
I've never got compass last. I'm also gonna go switch orbs real quick. This one's not useful at all. Alright. Hey! This is one of my favorite stages. It's iconic. That doesn't always happen. I'm pretty sure that little thing doesn't always happen. The weird monument and the octopus. You know what I'm talking about? It's the background. I can't believe that this game is so good. It's not that 16 years is that old, but I feel like when I think of when this game came out, I think like, oh, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 16 years ago. There we go. There's nothing good to dig up until Giraffe. You don't have to kill them. These guys are the only ones you have to.
Got moisture on my head.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Alright. Onward. There's some money. There's some more money. I think this might be. No, we're close. I know it's about halfway through the stage. Alright. I think it's this one. Yep.
way to cross promote.
Shameless. Almost fun.
You could buy a whole nother game to get a skin. Which I did. Not put the skin on yet. In that game, you want to talk about hard, that game
Well, I don't even like it.
is hard.
I haven't played it since I was
Hard. Like punishing. That corn pickup lagged.
Talk about the most forgettable boss.
Good ball.
South Park. Now we get abducted. I think we're gonna do what we did last time. Shout out to these guys. Obviously we're not gonna take a break like we did last time because this is a speed run, but that was a pretty fun time.
Yeah. So what's the volcano portion for next time?
Honestly, I just say same or one for my Yeah, the aliens actually like one of those. They really just couldn't. They were trying not to make it pay to win. I'm assuming. Yeah.
In this whole fight, you can just spam X.
Yep.
This is the hard part. That's not that hard. You just have to pay attention. Got 600-pound dumbbell.
In one arm. Like doing it in one arm. Come on.
You don't have to get in this time. You don't always do that.
I don't understand.
What? It didn't count? How'd that not count? That counted, right? You went in. That counted, right?
What the hell just... I felt like I even gave you more of a space
That's
to...
weird. You went in and it just warped you back out. Like, nope. At least it counted.
That was weird.
Jeez.
I was trying to give you enough time, but I don't understand.
It's all good.
Most of the time it seems like only one of you ever get in.
Yeah, maybe it's a joke. It's a race. Ammo will be like it. Just no, like next to no damage. It's like 4 damage.
Maybe it scales with agility or something stupid.
Pop. No, I'm not. This camel doing it. It's not great. It doesn't help.
doing that, but do less damage.
Really? Yeah, great mobility.
Yeah.
Destroy us. Glitter?
See. Yes.
Gives you 3 defense. You're 3 defense.
Oh, so you're such a humanitarian against Scorpios now.
About the whole point of we're saving time.
I need money.
They don't drop money. They don't drop anything. Here's some money. Sausage. Like sausage is a critical hit.
Those people all won medals.
Here's a boot.
Manky old boot. It's not a manky old boot. It's a portkey. Took us exactly to where we are right now.
Oh, I used one bomb earlier. Pork kitty. Stays there forever. I used the bomb to kill you earlier.
You did. Slapping this guy around with the sausage. Don't want your head over, bro. Put it over there. Okay, I'm trying to get outside of your reach. Get that. What a jerk.
Ah! That's why I hate playing Magic sometimes. You'll just use your last heal for no fucking reason. Because you're just trying to use the Magic button and then you stop holding RT and you waste your last heal. This is so dumb. Why did that have to be the same button? I don't know.
It's not like we don't have any 16 plus Mega controllers. Gotta make these map lots of buttons. Lots of things at once button. Try not to get behind that pillar. That's exactly what I was trying not to do.
It's so cheap. literally was able to walk you off the screen. Oh no, you're there. So many fucking tornadoes.
Wow.
There's literally no way you're supposed to survive that. There's no way.
Wow.
That is so stupid.
Defense though?
Strength?
All of it?
Yeah.
Potions? Luckily we got to not have to do the other part again.
Oh, we got
I didn't. Any of the enemies that just do the tornado shit, they get annoying if they keep running away from you. Where was that screen with the 60,000 enemies? That didn't even happen. No, you can cheat. I've just been smacking the shit out of them so they can't get the ball back. Only use X. Don't use the other swing.
Okay. Good comeback, fairy tale comeback here.
Spike that shit.
Somebody watched a little bit too much Top Gun.
here.
Good stuff, you said.
Oh, for those of you who are wondering, the Minecraft server will officially be available once again today for any of our members. So sorry for the wait. We don't need it. We don't need tokens. Don't touch any of the tombstones. Some of them, when they spawn them, so walk past. Goes so much quicker when you don't break any of those tombstones. How many BB cakes left?
I do.
Yeah, I would use those against the strong ones to try to go for the extra damage.
Freaking main combat with me the whole time.
I mean, it definitely wiped them out.
Yeah, that's true.
It kept them all grouped together so I could just spam magic up their ass. Hey guys, this is gonna be confusing. I'm the one with the pet.
They kill one of our guys there?
Yeah.
That so surprises me. Not the script. It just makes it more real that you have like villagers fighting with you and then some of them just don't make it. They're just NPCs.
These guys are called snake. Yeah. Well, I never knew the actual name of this enemy until I decided to play as him.
Look at that little frog from Frog in the Thunder Valley. He's back for more?
This chunk. I'm getting lost already. I don't know where I'm at. Where they're at. This guy's gotta be low, right?
Nathan? Made a video of doing punches for 10 minutes non-stop. If you haven't, go check out Nathan Barnett. He really tries his hardest to reinvent himself all the time. He's been doing content for a couple decades. I know him as the dad character, or the apothecary character, which is pretty cool. Did a lot of convention bust, like crashing. I kicked out a lot of E3s. Really funny shit.
It's kind of crazy how E3 is not even.
Right.
It used to be like one of the biggest announcement of the year, and now it literally.
Now people are like,
means
are we
nothing.
skipping E3? Yep, we're skipping E3. We don't want people to see our tech for free.
That's not even what it is.
Nintendo used to think that. Nintendo used to skip E3 all the time because they didn't their stuff did because they didn't want to show it way too early. But other people now, they're like, that's pretty publicity, but
Well, I feel
it
like
just turned into energy drinks, booze babes, and all kinds of
I
just
feel like
crap that wasn't games.
the reason that people stopped going to E3 is people stopped giving them publicity. People went to E3 and didn't even care.
Used to be a big deal. We used to be like a goal I wanted to go to see if I could find a way to get into one because you usually had to really. It was hard to get into one if you weren't in the industry. Then eventually it got to the point where it's just like a big con. Like, oh, have to go to E3. There's booth babes and energy drinks and fucking swag, and but then very little gain or ground or movement about games, which is crazy considering the fact the whole convention is supposed to be about games. You'll have games that everybody already knows about, seen them in forms they've already seen. The whole thing used to be about like where is this game at, showing new ground and all that other stuff. Then people just started fighting each other's tech so much there was like it really wasn't beneficial for you to show your shit off early in E3.
You gonna fight him at all, or?
Well, every time I jump up there, I get knocked off. Trying to get in there for like 3 times. Especially when this guy gets to the aggro phase, enough to knocks me down. Are you gonna fight him at all? I have no potions. I play a lot more reserve.
What do you mean? Like, this character is built for magic. He's not a physical attack character.
There's no wrong way to win here.
You can't get close to him. That makes no sense.
Going down just as fast either way. Potions for me.
Yep.
Yeah. Every time we come here, I'm like, oh yeah. That's because they gotta have a sewer level. This is the sewer level. Greens, blacks, sewer level, ladders.
What's up, Manny?
Wavy cord.
Getting pretty close to the end of Castle Crashers, and we're in the final stretch. It's your buddy.
Dang.
Served up on a plate.
Man, he doesn't approve of the other accounts.
What is
Does Manny approve of me slapping these fish around with this sausage? What other game did you do that? The worst part is probably just gonna take it back to the store at the end of the game and just hang it back up. Yeah, we are staying wavy. 1,000 stream celebration, or video celebration for the channel. Very happy to be at this point with just being on the tubes about 27 months, and like I said, we've only been active about 2 years out of that. There's been probably 2-3 months cumulatively over 27 months where we were really slowed down, or there was reasons why we slowed down content. So as far as like just churning and burning, very thankful to be where we're at. I mean, if you look at a guy like Moist, he's been on the platform for like what, 12, 15 years, and he's got 5,000 videos. So to be on pace to, you know, and also just to be really dialed into the type of content that we create and not try to put a bunch of just filler up. I mean, when we're putting videos of whatever the content is, whatever the game is, we're going as hard as we can on it. I know there's ways just to pad your stats, so to speak, and that's why we kind of leaned away from the shorts content as much.
I leaned away from shorts because the people who watch shorts don't watch your videos.
No.
They don't tend to, at least.
Look at those. We got some flip-flops there.
Yeah, it's Medusa's shoes. Here's Medusa.
You've been on the platform for 13 years, man? It's awesome.
Alright, so for this, just don't get close. got that achievement.
Sweet, man. Sick.
Manny said, "Is it near the snake lady looking kind of thick?" Come on, Manny.
Let's get the potions.
Oh shit, yeah, we got 10 viewers.
Nice.
Welcome everyone.
Appreciate you guys.
We're in the final stretch here. The full moon is pretty much the last stage right before the very end. So we're gonna quickly buy some potions. We're at about the 2.5 hour mark because we weren't entirely knowledgeable about how to...
The exit map strategy.
Yeah, the exit map strategy. Essentially, you're able to save a little bit of time by exiting to the map during cutscenes, but we did that on accident and lost a bit of time.
That and the damn volcano stage.
Yeah, that volcano stage is rough. Yeah, it's like 2:20. That's about where we're at right now. So
yeah, we dorked around before we started too. It's like
yeah,
the time counts the second we actually get into the game.
Yeah, we had started a separate timer. All right. Sir, can you let me go? Sir! Why did he insist on throwing me at you?
Because he didn't get his membership card.
What membership card?
I don't know, you know, the one where they're like, you'd like to be a member of our club, it's only $5 a year for the first year. And you're like, no dude, I just want a damn sandwich, leave me alone. Like, but you buy sandwiches all the time, so get our sandwich club card. And you're like, just leave me alone, I just want a damn sandwich. It's like that everywhere now.
Download the app.
Download the app. Sir, it's your fault. You're the one that likes to buy sandwiches all the time, and all I'm trying to do is save you money. It's like, no, you're just trying to have it so your boss doesn't yell at you. It's called a spade and spade.
It's called quota.
Right.
You have to sell so many memberships, and I don't want to buy them ever, and you keep not selling them to nobody, and that's why your boss keeps telling you to sell them.
Fun.
Seems like a flawed system. Maybe people would buy the memberships if they weren't so crammed down. But that's why, you know...
It's like, I don't always need a direct marketing algorithm or like a text message
it's
about
like,
something.
Dude, like you go to like...
What is your favorite food groups again?
You go to like the movies, where you go to just pretty much any sort of place that it shouldn't need a membership. Like, grab that sword, that's better than what you got.
YouTubers?
What's up, Chief? Well, it's a GameStop, that's the worst
How do you
place.
use the sword? Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, GameStop's the worst of it.
But then if you go there as often as I do, it makes sense to get. You know, you get $5 a month just to spend on anything. You could literally go in there and say, give me a $5 Xbox code. And they'll give you $60 worth of Xbox codes for a $20 membership. So every year, even if you bought the $20 membership, you're going to get $60 worth of Xbox
Only
codes.
if you're playing video games and buying new games as often.
But even if you signed up though, and you went there every month and said, "Hey, print me out my free $5 code,"
but
you still are going to get 3 times the amount.
But
Or
that's
2 times.
too much work just for that.
If it's in town though, and you're
But
already I'm already like a member of walking around my town a lot. So.
No, I think if you're just doing it for that, I feel like that's a little bit much.
I don't know. Sometimes it's good just to find ways to be social, I guess.
No, I get it,
but I
but
totally get
like
it.
I said, you trade in and buy games enough where it's worth it. So I just don't.
But that's the thing though. Like even if I understood the value, there's salesmen that will continue to beat that into your head, even though they're like, "No, I'm good." Like I remember I had a time where I was selling a combo where I told them that selling them the combo would be cheaper than giving them either the individual items separately, and they're like, "No, I'm good. I'll just take it." But I'm like, I'm trying to save you like $7. And they're like, "No, I'm good.
I mean,
let me
it's
spend the
not-
$14."
$7 is not that big of a time.
I don't even have $7 in my wallet, so like to me to be
Yeah,
able to
but
save
like
$7,
at the same time, like it's the caveats in which what you have to do to save the $7. You don't have one.
all they would have had to do is say, "Let me use this coupon." Like I had a coupon in my hand, all I had to do was scan it, and they said, "No,
Oh.
just maybe pay $14." I said, "You sure you don't want to pay $6?" They're like, "No, I want to pay the full price." I said, but I had the coupon in my hand and you have to do nothing. I'm just going to scan it. You're going to save this money. And they're like, nope. Okay. I was lost. My brain was, I don't know.
At that point, who cares?
They just had, that means they just had the money to burn. I guess I'm just envious of that situation where you could afford to just throw $8 away to something. Because it's nothing, there's no hair off my back. I was just going to scan a button and push a button that I already had in my hand. No extra time at all. And all they had to do is say, yeah, I want that. And instead they're like,
you already went through all of your potions?
Yeah. I was being aggro. You wanted me to. Be reserved. You said,
I didn't say not to.
You said why am I not hitting anything?
That was one time.
Well, I felt like I was
Way to take a comment, I said one time for a boss fight that was completely different.
Then I just decided to be super aggressive. Doesn't mean that it's your fault. That's why I'm reserved.
I mean, I didn't even say anything. Like, it was literally one time.
I'm explaining to you why my potions are gone. I only had 2. I didn't even have enough money to buy all of them. I've told you I've been behind on money for a while. I haven't even been able to get full stock of potions. Like, I've been rocking like 2 and 3. Just a little aggressive.
You're up.
Oh shit.
You're good. If we can get to where these icy guys are, that's the checkpoint. That's like the next screen. So I'm just trying to play uber reserved and be careful because that is literally the next screen we go to.
You.
Leave me alone. If we can get them to just keep running up and down the ladder, then that's their downfall. Cheese. Alright. Yeah, we literally just need to get to the icy stuff, which is, watch out, there's gonna be falling boulders. I'm just gonna be careful. I'm scared. Alright. Yeah, just don't keep the distance. Way to put me in a scary position here. Well, I have no option. I get hit by that arrow, death. I get hit by one swing, death. So I pretty much had to do it. I'm scared as shit.
I'm pretty close to a level.
Luckily we're moving into the next area. So map. God. I did not need that. Yeah, defense.
That was funny. Wish I close to the next magic, but I get it.
Yeah. I'm just glad that that's the checkpoint. Full Moon is one of the harder stages in the game.
I can buy a potion. It sucks that you can't lend me money. I got that one.
Joseph Fernandez says chaos.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
I want to play through a run as this nice guy. I haven't ever done that.
Ice Whatever.
Yeah, Ice Kumo.
I
think that is.
It sounds cool.
I'm pretty sure that is. Luckily, they're not quite as beefy as the other guys. feel like the whole group is very low.
Right? Like it's
Because
just
I've like slowly just hit them all with multiple different magic attacks. Come on. Go for that. Remember, XXXY gives you the stone. Little penguin. We don't need the animal here, the bipolar bear. He's kind of more of a hindrance than he is a friend. He's the one who just randomly attacks you. Like, he's like a better version of Rammy, but he also randomly attacks you. So you don't have to go. Oh no, we don't have to blow the horn there, is what I meant.
some bologna and cookies.
Yeah, bologna and cookies. There's a ham. It literally tells you what to do. You know when we're supposed to end the timer?
It'll be like whenever the last, like probably the last princess fight, I'm assuming. That's the last fight of the game.
Yeah.
That's a job the game. Even though you can beat it sometimes, but fair and square. If that's the case, then we'll just go to the job and we'll have to get college and not get it.
I think I got it on. I don't think I ever got it on remaster.
like to say that less is more in your movements on these. You don't want to go all over the screen because you see these things pretty well condensed. And plus, you're going to want to not be all managed with all the icicles like the dodge.
Always the crazy last stand. We got it. Nice. Whew. This is all you.
Thanks.
Actually, let me get enough. How much is one potion?
You're fine, just get some. Just don't get all.
Yeah, I just need enough for 2 potions and I'm cool.
Yeah, go ahead. On God. We both have the same idea.
Actually, I don't know if we're going to switch back out of
I mean, I think it's gonna probably register, but let's see. So defense, though?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah, catch that up to your strength. Alright. Then I'll get my
Potions?
Yep, potions, and then the final boss fight.
I promise you we will hit sub 3 hours for sure next time if we don't this time. But it's definitely, you know, when you hear about strats, you gotta go a little bit in depth, but you know, we also, this still is a semi-casual speedrun.
All of these enemies, only you can really damage. Their strength.
Okay. Like
My magic won't even.
all of these guys?
No, the normal enemies in this area don't get damage. Kind of like the one phase of the boss fight.
Why though, right? Like why? Like what gives us the power to just
It's our
rocket?
magic.
Oh, rocket will run through it.
We're here, guys. We got this. So, melee only. That's why I didn't make the mistake of not leveling magic this time, or not leveling melee at all. Like, I obviously do less damage, but it is still nice to be able to do a little bit.
I guess that's also another reason why I like Castle Crashers is for the melee. Like there's a significant amount of swords and sword play, and there really isn't a lot of beat 'em ups that are generating that kind of, you know, violence. Most of the time it's just fists and potions or like spells and all that other stuff. And there's plenty of that too, but just to be able to rock through a couple hours of sword play, just beat a bunch of enemies up is pretty awesome.
Here's one of the most iconic bosses in all of Castle Crashers. Definitely encapsulates a lot of the different animation of new grounds and stuff like that. chill next to his lift. And then he'll come back down. Get a bunch of damage on him.
Sorry if you guys aren't gonna get to see all the cool
Different guys.
Yeah. Trying to make up a little bit of ground.
Yeah, this is a good spot to catch up on time.
Highly suggest you check that out though. Sorry that you didn't get it this time. Check out our other playthroughs and the link in the description below. Wow, unicorn horn? Did we get that?
I don't think I've ever got that before. +6 magic, +1, -3 strength, +5 magic. That's pick it up. I don't think I've ever got that.
Should I use that now? Should I use it now?
No, not magic.
That's awesome though. Neat. I've never seen that.
What is that from?
This fight? This boss fight?
I don't think it always drops though.
No, it does not. It's not a guaranteed drop at all. I don't think I've seen it. Of course, I'll just say that now. Probably not.
This is one of the harder of the last couple fights. Just because you can't cheese him really.
I'm telling you, if you play older beat 'em ups and you learn how to fight against a 2D plane, games like this, or you can find ways to just get where they're like, wait a minute, I can't hit you. You can hit me. It's not cool. I suggest you go to games like any of the Double Dragon 1 and 2, any of the 2D fighters on Super Nintendo, tough enough, Final Fight. You can just find that spot where they don't want to be, especially if you get a buddy. Like the sandwich technique is your best friend because if they focus on the person that's not behind them doing all the damage. Oh, I thought we had it that phase. I mean, Two-Phase, this is still way ahead of me.
Because we don't really need money. I don't think it'll let us. It has to at least stop falling. Nice.
That was pretty fast.
That just goes to show they can spawn any enemies, and those guys lasted the longest of all the enemies.
Future we can use potatoes. Yeah, I don't think we ever will do.
Nope.
Yes, it is difficult to keep track of where you are. There's a lot of like NPCs all over the floor, trying to keep track of what character model you picked.
They're just hiding in the damn corner. It's that big guy pissing me off. Dead. Ah!
Sorry.
It's fucking magic. I literally only do that when I'm playing magic. I just wasted my damn potion. Didn't need that right now. Nope. I fucking wasted my potion. So irritating.
Pick whatever side you want. What you're seeing is the way, guys. You do not want to walk around the screen. You do not want to let him walk around the screen. You want to stay exactly on the same plane as your friend. That you can see we're lined up perfectly and we're not trying to move, so we're gonna have to just make him come to us if he gets out of that line, because it's a nightmare if we let him go all over the screen.
Got him with that throwing star or whatever.
Shit.
At least.
Good shit.
Right.
I'm telling you, we made that look way easier than it was, I promise you. I promise you. Thank you for that.
We're gonna have to, after this, we're gonna have to stop out and get heals.
That's fine. You can do that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because last time we made a mistake of not doing that. Let's just make sure that we...
We're gonna rise the platform, then we're gonna.
Okay. We definitely got the money for that. Do you want to get Sandos too?
I don't think you really need them. Maybe for the third phase. So, literally the second he spawns, we're just gonna leave the fight. Yep. Just be careful, but here, alright, whatever.
Defense?
Whatever. Grab Sando, just one or two. Alright, rest in you. Oh, you didn't get potion, shit.
That was smart. That was
damn. I wish we didn't do the whole animation now, but...
That's all good. We didn't know. I feel like we have two metrics. One could be the finish of this fight, and one could be the end, because I don't know really what the metric is.
So we're just gonna do the lap function then.
Yeah, just so you know.
turns red, it's your turn.
If it turns red.
Red. Moves too damn much. Stop fucking moving, man. Why does he decide to move like that? Yeah. And then save the last one for this fight, please.
I'm floating with this shit. You almost making a whole circle with that. That was awesome. I don't fight.
Alright, use it for this. You have to jump. Getting knocked off.
Yeah!
Alright, wait. Forget. You
I always
you
forget.
always fucking forget.
I'm sorry, this guy's got 5 phases at the end.
Alright, and it's the sword phase. Can't fucking hit worth shit. Stop moving. He just keeps moving. He's so low. I got hit. Fuck you, man. I hate this shit. Come on. Fucking almost had 3 hours, but he just wouldn't stop fucking moving,
It's
man.
fine, man. Don't worry about it. We had a lot of other reasons why we didn't make 3 hours. So the next one we know is under 3 hours.
Pick that out. I don't.
What am I picking up?
Oh, he missed it. It's 3 hours and 30 seconds for the boss. I should have left it on. I accidentally.
It's all good, dude. I think that the boss fight is probably where it actually ends. I don't see why making us go through the entire credit crawl and all that other stuff would count. And if, again, we couldn't consider that as official anyway, so I will take it. I will take it, and I will take it happily, not stressing. Just having just to have a 3 hour in the can. We didn't use any abuse of my animal orbs or anything, and we did have a couple hiccups and stuff, but so I guarantee you guys the next time you see us do this, it'll be less than 3 hours for sure. In any ways, this puts us around the top 20, in the world that are doing it. It definitely puts us in the top 15 or so of the people that are doing it as a duo, so happy to have it. Totally stoked. And regardless of the hiccups and the stressors and everything else, it was a hell of a 1000th video for us to put up here. Considering the fact that me and Bray are really wanting to be dedicated to getting a good speedrun time for this game, and if you would have told me 16 years ago that I was going to sit here in 3 hours and just beat it from beginning to end, I would have told you you're crazy, because it definitely took longer than that. And, you know, all things considered, very, very happy to have the time in there. So.
Yeah. 3 hours and 30 seconds. Not too bad. I know that we can definitely do better. I'm sure the time will improve going forward, but yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that Bray trains up on some Contra before we play next time.
Yeah, you're a dick. You're a dick.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I promise you, we will definitely. I'm saying we got easily on the same pace of what we did now, about 2 hours and 45 minutes for sure. I'm feeling for sure.
I feel like we could probably beat it in 2 hours.
That's insane. I definitely feel like that's great goals. Great goals to have. But special thanks to all the guys at Newgrounds for putting this game out. And again, like the thumbnail says, 16 years. It's crazy. It's flew by. We played the remaster version, but no matter what version you play, you know, unless you're trying to use the one version that gives you the best advantages for cheating, you can't use the unpatched 360 version and call yourself a speedrunner on this game, because it's cheap. You can cheat. There's ways that you can.
I mean, if you're doing a glitch
on the speedrun.com, it has a specific caveat saying that you cannot use that version.
Really?
Yes, because there's cheats. It's like if you use the unpatched version, there's warps and skips that you can't do on any other version. So.
It's not even just that. The bosses you can cheese the shit out of like 90% of the bosses.
Can we do that? I would love this just for fun if we could do an unpatched 360 version.
I'm not sure how to do that, but yeah, we could try.
That's crazy.
And finally, thank you to the entire Newgrounds community and all the people who have played our previous games or made a purchase at our online store. Yeah, shout out to Newgrounds. Made a monumental impact on the internet and you know, the culture as a whole. I urge you to go pick up Castle Crashers on whatever platform it's available to you. Currently, it's 90% off on Steam, so I highly suggest that you do that. But, you know, as...
Oh, you used a potion because you thought I was going to just take it from you, huh? I mean, I'll never mention Contra again. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
Respect the fact that I don't like Contra. I don't like it, and that's okay.
I guess it's okay. He throttled me, guys. This is what you get. Oh my god.
And with that, we have finally made our way through Castle Crashers, beating each and every boss, all the stages. And if you haven't ever beat this game and you get to this, you are so confused. You just have no idea how to react to what's going on in front of you. But I had a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun too.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite beat-em-up games of all time. I don't think there's really many that even come close to this one in my mind. Obviously, you know, Scott Pilgrim on the that beat-em-up is pretty fun. Double Dragon. Got a couple others that I'm a big fan of, but looks like you unlocked the skeleton. And
Skeleton.
did I not get one? Did this character not unlock anybody?
Maybe not, because some of them were unlocked, so the unlock didn't unlock, but some unlocks did unlock.
Each unlock has... Okay, so like, there are... You play the game with a knight. The knight gets you an unlock character. Once you beat the game with that unlock character, that character gets you one more character. Each knight has 2 skins after it. But we had a lot of fun. As always, it's been Bray.
And Brian from the Vid-Bits.
Take care of yourselves. Have some fun. We're going to be streaming a little bit more today, so stay tuned for that.
Hopefully you enjoyed this inaugural 2-player, co-op speedrun. We're going to tighten the time down, but this is pretty much the first one. I know we did it casually for Game of Day May, but look forward to more of these, and especially with some of the community that said that they wanted to join in, we're looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be doing a bit of Hollow Knight later, and Dad's going to be playing some of his Pac-Man today, so if you're interested, pop in and say hi for those, but... We'll do another outro.
Yeah.
But as always, it's been Bray.
And Brian.
From the Vid-Bits. Take care, guys. Have fun.
Hydrate.
Hydrate. Peace.